Today, forming 101. We're going to put together a 60-inch diameter column form. The problem with these forms always is people, when they rent them or buy them, they bolt up one seam together, and then by the time they get to the other end, they can't. It doesn't work. So we're going to show them how to do it now.
Position the 4 pieces in a circular alignment. To begin connecting the forms, align the vertical channel of Form 1 with the vertical channel of Form 2. Put bolts in every other hole and loosely hand tighten them. You want to do every other hole to allow yourself the opportunity to line up the forms with a spud wrench or similar alignment tool. The key is to loosely hand tighten the nuts with bolts just enough to hold the seam together. Once you have connected Form 1 with Form 2, continue to connect the vertical channels of Form 2 with Form 3 using the same process. Remember, only hand tighten the bolts for now. It is important to not fully tighten the bolts yet, as this will allow some wiggle room to adjust for a better alignment. Continue to connect Form 3 with Form 4, and then repeat the process one more time to connect Form 4 with Form 1. Once all form pieces are connected, you will go around the form tightening the top bolt at each seam snugly, but still not completely tight. Grab your tape measure to check your diameter. You want to hold the tape measure right at the seam and measure at the 4 seams. You also want to measure at the halfway point between each seam. If you are within 1/8 of an inch, you're good to go. If you find that one dimension is too big, you want to loosen up the seams perpendicular to the dimension you want to reduce. Then, tighten the bolts that are in alignment with the out-of-spec dimension. Once your measurements check out, insert bolts into the remaining open holes and use a wrench to continue to tighten the bolts. Every hole must have a bolt in it. Torque the seams in a cross pattern until everything is tight. Once all bolts are torqued and the dimensions have been verified, you're ready to add accessories, such as lifting brackets or pipe brace connectors.
All of our concrete forms will ship pre-oiled to the customer, but it's important that in between every pour, that form release oil is reapplied to the inside of the forms. And simply spray on and make sure that it's applied evenly on every surface. A light coat will do, a little goes a long way. This will aid in the concrete releasing cleanly from the inside of the form, as well as prevent rust on our forms and ensure long lives for the forms themselves.